It is refeed day! Yes! I must not be that lean if I'm able to do that still. If I was in the gutter and absolutely dying, then I definitely would be shouting on the top of my voice then, which did hurt my heart a little bit. Made me feel internally a little bit weird. What is going on, guys? George here, as we should already know. I don't know why I'm starting the video like that. I hope all is okay. Welcome to today's video, refeed day. Yes! Every time I hear refeed, I'm like, refeed, yes. Next week, kind of things. Sit back, relax and enjoy this video as usual. So I'm going to take you through my usual setup. I want to always try and get you to learn something from my videos, all that kind of good bollock. Yeah, if you can like the video, I'd really appreciate it. Share it with your pals. Oh, that George, he's fucking sick, mate. I'd appreciate that. And any comments down below would be greatly appreciated. But let's go on with this 500 gram of carb refeed day. Yeah! Definitely not lean. You know, look how ecstatic I am compared to my last video where I was fucking, yeah, like...
And also on that matter too was my leg recovery. You know, someone in a deficit so long and pushing. So if you're going to keep running someone into the ground, this is a weight drop as well.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. I was actually sick then. But this meal, I think I had in my previous refeed day. We have 3 of these Warburtons. I think that's how you say it, Warburtons. Bagel fins. No, they're not bagel fins. They're actual just soft white sliced fins, if they make sense. Per fin is 18.5 grams of carbohydrates, 1.1 grams of fat. So really good. Yeah, really good. That's all I say about that. You get these from any supermarket pretty much. We also have 250 milliliters or grams of egg white, and we have 100 grams of mushrooms. I cannot wait for this meal. This one is one of my actual favorites on a refeed day. So I am very excited. So this here, I wish that was a thumbnail because that makes me very, very, very excited. Macros are probably being on the screen for that. My refeed day hasn't changed. Still 500 gram of carbs, still 200 grams of protein and 40 grams of fat. So I'm going to enjoy this. I don't want to see, the thing with YouTube is, don't get me wrong, it's great making these videos, but the amount of times I've had to let my food go cold just to explain what I've got, and I don't really want to do that today. So I'll see you in a bit. Just a little bite of one of the, oh God, just a little bite of one of these for you guys, just to. I've said this so many times before, but it's mad what food does to you. I feel fantastic. So we got two deliveries, one from Bulk Powders, one from Insight Sups. Again, I spend fucking tons of money, guys, I'll be honest with you. Bodybuilding competition prep, you think, oh, you're not eating as much, so it's gonna be cheaper. But me, it's expensive, you run out of stuff. So if you're worrying about, you know, I can't afford this, can't afford that, then this lifestyle may not be for you, unfortunately, because it is really expensive. Got my blood clot knife, we're gonna open this one first, I think. I don't know what it is. Let's see if I did, let's hope anyway, I didn't fuck up like I did last time. Because last time, I bought protein which was unflavoured, which was an absolute nightmare. So that's great. Here we go. 2.5 kilos of pure whey Iceland 90. Guess what that says? It says chocolate cookies. I didn't buy unflavoured this time, thank fuck. So I spent 45 quid on protein, which I actually need, which is fantastic. So we got our 2.5 kilos. We also have in here, oh my God, wow. I go for a lot of egg whites right now, a lot of egg whites. So I decided I thought instead of buying £3 worth of fucking egg whites from Asda, which is really expensive by the way, and lastly I go through one of those a day, if not more than one of those. I decided to stock up on the liquid egg whites they have from Bulk Powders. I have 6 kilo of egg whites here as well. God knows how much this postage cost. Wow, quite a lot of money for Bulk Powders. In the long run, unfortunately, you're gonna have to pay. I'm a bit of a dickhead when it comes to things. I don't like spending too much money in one go. I'd rather spend things on every single day. However, I'm thinking of the long term here. Like, George, you want to save money, you have to unfortunately buy in bulk. Obviously, the more you buy in bulk, the cheaper it's gonna be. Think smart, George. Don't think. You need to change your mindset, son. Inside Sup delivery, we have stocked up upon the Support Max Neuro. This is a really good cortisol management tool. This is one supplement which I would definitely recommend. We have lime flavour, which I'm excited to try. I thought it was lemon and lime, but anyway, it's a lime flavour. On our EAAs, which we're using at the moment, called Amino Revs by Muscle Sports, I use the Bomb Pop flavour. It is really, really good. It tastes actually like the lollipops, which is fantastic. So I'm actually sucking on a good lollipop. Hey. So we've got these two, again, really good panels on the EAAs, really good panels on this 4Max Neuro. We also got some samples, which I do love about Insight Sups. They gave me the, I don't even know what this is, and I don't even know what this is. So they gave me 2 samples, which is great. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got, and that's taken me, what, 3.5 minutes to explain. Sorry, do apologise, but yeah. This dog sends me loopy. It's male. How many times have we been in this situation where you know that there's something coming? Look, it's a fuck. Oh my God. I didn't even get to see the bloody thing. Drop. Drop. You drop the letter. Drop. Not for you. It's not for you. The weather today is bloody Baltic. Going to get a sunbed because it's body power and I'm doing my peak week protocol of 3 sunbeds this week. I don't know why I'm saying that, but no, in reality, sunbed, you know what I'm like with the old sunbeds. It makes you feel better. I do feel skinny and small right now, like in clothes, don't get me wrong, I look, as I take my top off, I feel like, wow, I look okay. But when wearing clothes now, I start to feel like I'm a skinny little girl. And to be honest, I do weigh a skinny little girl. Sunbeds do make me feel a lot better, and I took my top off in front of Nathan yesterday, or the other day actually, and he was like, wow, your tan's good, your tan makes you look sick. So just hearing that kind of makes me want to continue doing them. Be safe, don't use and abuse them, although I'm using it 3 times this week, which is probably quite bad, but it's a one-off. Staple pre, you already know what it is, 130 grams of the Quaker Oat, 30 grams of a whey isolate from Bulk Powders, the chocolate cookie flavour. We also added the, we also add a gram of pink Himalayan salt. I weigh out my salts for anyone who gives a fuck. Especially being on diet or competition prep, you want to keep all your variables as consistent as possible. Don't be just, you know, putting a load of salt on your food, not measuring it out, because your, you know, water retention, your body weight, your scale is all gonna, your scale weights is all gonna fluctuate. So keep that in mind. Himalayan salt, people ask me, George, what's the reason behind it? There's no real reason. You can use whatever salt you want. This has more minerals compared to normal table salt, and also the flavour of it tastes a lot better than normal salt in my personal opinion. That is my pre-workout meal. Nothing fucking special. Intra-workout is something which I do want to highlight upon quickly. Is it necessary? Are you gonna get 25-inch arms if I take intra-workout? Of course you're fucking not. Will it give you, or may it potentially give you that extra 2 or 3%? Potentially. What I would recommend for individuals is experiment, try it. I'm not telling you intra-workout is the way forward. However, if you experience better sessions, you feel better, that's a benefit. That's gonna give you that extra percentage compared to not using it, for example. So again, just trial and error. If you find that this is a waste of money, I'm not getting anything out of it, don't invest. You're not gonna miss out on crazy amounts. However, if you find that actually this provides a benefit, then I will use it. So that's my rationale behind intra-workouts. I will put the list up, sound northern then, the list up on what I'm currently using. The only change I've made on a refeed day compared to a non-refeed day is I'll normally have Pepto Pro within my intra-workout. However, I take it out of those, I can't even fucking speak. Because obviously on refeed days, we don't need as much protein on this particular day. So EAAs, highly branched dextrin, creatine, taurine, electrolytes is what I'm having in here. That is my intra-workout, if anyone gives a fuck. Of course, guess what day it is today? It is leg day. Pre-workouts, I normally, apart from my other video where I train with Nathan, keep to having a scoop of MV Pre on my leg days. I don't know why the reason behind that is. I just like having a pre-workout on my leg days. MV Pre 2.0 is what I'm using from Insight Supplements. Really, probably the best pre-workout I've ever used. It doesn't give you like that feeling of, you know, oh my god, I'm absolutely wired here. Your focus is really good. Energy isn't like crate, like you're not gonna be fucking running around the gym punching everyone left, right and center. Overall, it's a really good pre-workout, and that's someone I'd definitely recommend. I still get DMs going, George, what would you recommend for a pre-workout and all that kind of stuff? MVP, you fucking wanker, so stop asking me. So yeah, I drink this roughly about 20-25 minutes before I actually start training. I think that's just a time that I just do it. Like, I just drink it before I go to the gym. Gym's about a 15-minute drive for me. Pulled up to the old gymnasium for my lower body session. I sit in my car, I read from my logbook, and I look back what I did previously. I kind of go into the gym knowing exactly what I need to do. There's nothing worse. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can do this, and if it works for you, great. I can't go into the gym and go, yep, I'm starting on that, you know, I'll do that next. If that's free, I'll go on that. I don't like that approach. I like to be organized, and it works for me, so that's the most important thing. So essentially what this session is going to look like is we're on the Cybex hat. Let's see if it makes or breaks me. I normally have a little cry on that here and there. That's a horrible machine for me, really hard. Pendulum, single leg press, split squat, single leg extension, seated leg curl, standing calf raise, and an abductor. Gonna finish off with some abs. Feeling really good. The pre-workout is hitting me. I'm feeling like my heart rate's elevated. I'm feeling, you know, I'm ready to fight someone. You want to fight me right now? Come, yeah, let's do it. I'll probably get knocked out by most of my subscribers, but if you want to fight, I'm willing to give it a bit of a go right now. That's kind of the mood I am in. Don't care how much you're lifting. If you're watching this going, fuck me, my squat is really bad, my leg press is shit, do not care. As long as you're training really hard, the weight will come. I used to look at, you know, stop saying you know, George, I don't know where that came from, but when I started training, I looked at people doing 60 kilos on the bar, and I was thinking, fucking hell, I would love to do that. Now 60 kilos is like, I can do that with my eyes closed. 100 kilos, I was like, wow, I'd love to do 100 kilos, could do 100 kilos. Now I look at 140 kilos going, fuck me, I wish I could do 140 kilos. I probably couldn't even do 100 kilos right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, going into the gym, nuts is on, hardest working motherfucker. That is it. Boom. See you in there.
Thanks. What's your life like? Mine's blessed, but the stories I tell's gruesome. 4 niggas with smoke in the ride, but it's nothing like a twosome. A friend of an enemy's bound to be another enemy, fuck the confusion. So fucked when it gets to the stage of putting man down is the only conclusion. Let it be, cause it's what it's gonna be. Tryna do better in this life, but you come like this hype one, follow me. So if not the 3-2 spin, I attach that black blade onto me. This shit gone far from apologies. Do it like we done it already. Teamwork makes the dream rap properly. Bag up the grub, they be fling on the roads. My ex used to carry the O's that I was playing tic-tac-toe. I used to pray for 100 shots to ring in the whip, young Dove. Hit that town, started taking shots that I was in the bar so whole. I used to fling on a mask, rob everybody in sight. Copper and still in my palms, intent to danger life. So free up the pack or pay that price. Bag that package, put it on tick, like trainers made from Nike. Grew up poor, but I'm definitely destined for greatness. You can impress me with your more.
Session complete. Felt okay during that session. It was a slow start for me. I don't know why. I don't know if anyone has this, but do you ever have like self-doubt when you're training? Like I was warming up and I was like, I don't know if I can actually do this. Like normally I go into my sessions quite confident regarding what I'm doing. Like, yes, this is it, this is the money set, etc. But I did the set and I did like 2 reps and I was like, I'm actually doubting myself here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to the rep range which I'm aiming for, and when you kind of get in that situation, it almost throws you off, and that's what happened to me today. Like, I did a little bit of resetting, etc. Fuck me, he looked like a crackhead, Jesus. But I did some resetting today because I've been all over the place the last 6 weeks when it came to what gym I'm training at and the difference in movements I've been doing. So I did some resetting, so I've reduced a little bit of the weight, ensure that my form is really good. If I can maintain or improve those numbers and stay on track, that would be good. But yeah, I was having some self-doubt at the beginning, and I had to take myself outside and speak to myself. I literally said, George, what the fuck is going on, mate? You need to sort this out, because this is not acceptable from you. I know you're better than this. I tell myself all the time, you're better than this, George. Fix up. And that really helps me. That really goes, I'm fucking better than this, so I better put my bloody foot down, because I don't want to get beaten on stage. I don't want to get beaten. No, I don't know, I'm getting angry about it. I shouldn't get angry, because it just is what it is. I don't know where I'm going with this. I need to relax. Get in that parasympathetic state, man, because, you know, uptake of nutrition is vital within the peri-workout window or the post-workout window. Right, the hardest decision for me right now is deciding whether I should try a new cereal post-workout, or should I keep to the Frosties because Frosties are just too good. I'm thinking of sticking to the Frosties. I don't know why I'm telling you this, standing in the fucking middle of an aisle, people looking at me probably going, what's he talking about? What's he doing? That's what I hate about vlogging sometimes. Fuck it, Frosties. So what I've been guilty of in the past, I can't, like, as soon as I get in the car from the gym, I'm rushing home, I'm fucking starving, I'm this and that, I'm getting agitated. People, like, traffic is just pissing me off, people are agitating me. And I've been thinking lately, is it actually worth it? Like, why am I wasting my time doing that kind of stuff, getting stressed out over stuff like that? I drive home, I take my time, I actually sit down now, so I sit over there, I upload a video to YouTube if I have an upload, I upload to Instagram, something like that, flick through Instagram, and just allow my heart rate to kind of come back down to more of a baseline before I start cooking my dinner. And dinner, I don't even have dinner anymore, it's just meals, or cooking my meals I should say. And I found that I've just relaxed, like my uptake of digesting that food is a lot more efficient, knowing that I'm not in a stressed environment whilst eating my food, because since dieting I have to kind of almost segregate, is that the right word, myself from people when it comes to eating food. When I'm more relaxed, when I'm more kind of chillaxed and don't have to worry about or stress about coming home, eating and stuff like that, I kind of just, right, relax George, it's okay. So I write about 45 minutes after I train to eat. Seems to be going okay. Cooking up my final, no, not my final meal, my post-workout meal. We've got some long grain rice in there boiling, 350 millilitres of egg whites. I am going to season it with the famous combo. These two are game changers. I don't know whoever, my girlfriend implemented this, told me to try cumin on my eggs, game changer. And paprika, someone in the comment section on one of my videos told me to put it in here, and boy, what a game changer it is. Post-workout, part 1. Look at my face right now. That is a smile on my face. I told you in my next video I'd have a smile on my face. Mustard, of course, on top. I can't fucking wait for this, I'll be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to this. I shouldn't really be recording right now because I just want to eat my food, but I thought I would let you know that this is part 1. Part 2 is coming up very, very soon, and you already know what it is. Gonna have 4 meals today, not gonna bother implementing because it's 7:45 at night. There's no point me getting in another 2 meals after this because it's just utter stress. For me to do, it's utter stress internally. I'm gonna be absolutely, like, I'm gonna have a bloated stomach. I don't want that, if I'm honest with you. And that's one thing, if you are refeeding, you need to manage. What we don't want to do on a refeed is be absolutely bloated out of our arse because we've implemented higher volume foods, we've implemented more carbohydrates, and our food, we're just simply not digesting the food as best as what we can. So find what works best for you, and I think 4 meals for me today. 4 meals lately for me on a train day has been working a lot better compared to 5, believe it or not. Yeah, just trial and error, find all that good stuff. How much am I rambling here? Eat the fucking food, George. Post-workout setup, of course, watching the old Tottenham Ajax game. I think Tottenham will win. I'm a Chelsea fan, I want them to win, I want Tottenham to win. I can't believe I'm saying that, just because I want an English final. And my 160 grams or 65 grams of Frosties. Forever giving a taste test, because why the fuck not? Once a week I have this, or twice a week I should say. Microwaving up my final meal of the day, looking like Ali G / a construction worker. When I implement my support Neuro Max is with my last meal of the day. I just find that it just sits well with me, it's okay. It's a fantastic cortisol management tool which I've been using for roughly about 4 or 5 months now. I really do rely on this. I wouldn't say I rely on it. I do think that this provides a benefit. People asking me, is it worth the investment? Is it worth this? Is it worth that? Just trial and error. If it doesn't work for you, then don't ever buy it again. If it works, brilliant, you know. Lime flavour, so first ever taste test of this. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. Let's have a little taste. No, I prefer the other one. That's proper lime. I thought it was lemon lime. I thought there was a bit of lemon in there. It's just pure lime. No, I prefer the mango. Oof. Staple final meal. Oats. Look at the consistency is just perfect. How you make oats. Too many people on Instagram, they tag me in their oats and the oats just look fucking dreadful. Learn how to cook your oats is my biggest advice. But 150 grams of, I keep saying oats. 35 grams of whey, that is my nightcap. Love oats before I go to bed. My sleep is just, I like going to sleep feeling a little bit full. Some people don't, again, it's personal, very personal based. If you enjoy eating a bigger meal before you go to bed, then fine, that's great, there's no issue with that at all. If you don't, then that's fine too, you know, experiment and what works best for you. You always find that with whatever I say, it's just just find out for yourself. I give advice, try it, If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. Experiment with all your kind of shit that you do, and you'll find eventually that this is the best protocol for yourself. The good thing with bodybuilding is it's very individual based. Not one thing is right or wrong, one thing is wrong. It's always trial and error, and find that perfect sweet spot for yourself. Cardio was harder this morning. I felt a lot of pressure in my ankles. I don't know if anyone's ever had that where they just feel like the ankles are just quite, I don't know, they just feel heavy. My headphones as well. What was going on there? I had no headphones for 30 minutes. Play this out loud. People looking at me like, you're wearing headphones but you're, you know, playing this out loud. No idea. I'm sure people look to me going, what the fuck's going on there? On my treadmill walk, I normally reply to YouTube comments and our Instagram comments as well. If you receive a comment from me on YouTube or Instagram, give me a nice message back saying, hopefully you're enjoying your cardio, mate. Thank you. Decided to buy myself a Fitbit again. If you've been following me for a while, I used to love wearing my Fitbit until it fucking broke. I don't know why, the screen started just to randomly break. I didn't drop it or anything. It broke. I don't know, I think it was overheating or something, fat nose. But I got myself a Charge 2. Main reason I got a Fitbit is I just wanted to upgrade. Like, I do track my steps on my phone, but I just wanted something different. I do not track the amount of calories which I've burnt on my Fitbit. Is that accurate? Of course it's fucking not. How can a watch, a shitty little watch on your wrist, determine how many calories you've burnt per day? I just use it for the steps. So I know people do ask me those type of questions. Overall, yeah, that's my kind of full day of eating. I'm refeeding twice a week right now. People still question like, how are you eating that much food? And too many people are playing with the variables too early. I've said this time and time again. Like, just because your scale weight fluctuates up and down for 1 week doesn't necessarily mean that you need to automatically decrease your food, increase your output. No, it does happen. Like, there is gonna be times where your body weight doesn't move. But take an average for each week and assess from there. If you find that your average isn't changing each week, like 3 weeks straight now, then of course you need to make some adjustments, but don't just base it on a day-to-day basis. And that's what people do. And that's why you see people on like 50 grams of carbs a day, 1,500 calories on poverty calories, and there's me quite happy, you know, I'm still on quite a fair bit of food and I'm getting on with it. So don't play with variables too early, give yourself plenty of time, and yeah, it will come off gradually. Just be patient with the process, trust what you are doing, trust what everyone or whatever your coach is giving you, and tick those boxes. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, comment down below Fitbit. This is the Fitbit. How many steps have I done today? 296, and it's 9:15, so I better get my ass in gear. I'll be at Body Power on Saturday, so tomorrow, and I'll hopefully see you guys there. We can talk shit, take a photo, all that kind of good stuff. I love Body Power just for meeting people that watch my videos. I don't have fans, I just have followers, but it's all good. It's good to see my followers. Hope all is well on your end of things, and keep ticking those boxes, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.